Coming to you from the Detroit Regional Chamber Mackinac Policy Conference, taped at beautiful Grand Hotel. This is Comcast Newsmakers. Hi, I'm Paul W. Smith, and with me, I don't think we're related, but another Smith, if you can imagine that. She is the president and CEO of the Council on Competitiveness. She is Deborah L. Wince-Smith. Nice to have you here with us.
Thank you, Paul. This
has been a busy time up here at Mackinac, and for you as well, as one of the big supporters of manufacturing in the USA. You're in the heartbeat of manufacturing, and the saving of manufacturing in the United States came to us by saving, in this case, General Motors and Chrysler, but of course Ford was plugging along too. Alan Mulally doing a great job, and that's been the real manufacturing in the USA, and it's been saved.
Well, you know, I'm from the Midwest. I grew up in Akron, Ohio, so I was very much attuned to the whole manufacturing challenges as they began to affect our country. And what's very exciting here, Paul, is the spirit of Renaissance and the fact that this part of the country was the heartland of our industrial might, and it's really moving to create a new future for the United States and jobs for Americans.
Well, and you do a fine job, too, at the Council on Competitiveness, Deborah, of bringing people together and achieving some of these goals. In fact, I know you just did a few things in our area in June.
Well, you know, we have a very exciting manufacturing initiative. We're calling it the Third Millennium Initiative, and it's really all about how we can drive productivity with the merger of manufacturing and services and really high-value skilled jobs, as I said. And Alan Mulally is one of the members of our CEO steering committee with university presidents and labor leaders, and we're coming up with a national strategy that we're going to release on December 8th at a summit in Washington. And so talent, technology, investment, and infrastructure, the four building blocks for the future of our economy, is really ground zero here in Michigan.
Much work with our former governor, John Engler?
Absolutely. John Engler is a friend. In fact, he was a distinguished fellow of the Council on Competitiveness and, of course, was at the National Association of Manufacturers and now leading BRT. We work very closely. And many of our CEO members are members of the BRT. They're a trade association. We're a little bit different space because we bring together labor leaders with university presidents and CEOs. And our chairman is the CEO of John Deere, again, an iconic American company that, again, is doing well and is a global enterprise, but doing a lot of their investment, their research, their high-skilled work here in the Midwest in America.
And you are just dealing with American companies, even though the companies that are based in America are international in scope, obviously now. Do they have to be American companies first to be in your council?
Well, we actually have some, quote, non-U.S. companies that are members in the council, but we have a very strict criteria. They have to be investing and building innovation assets here. So an example of one is Alstom, you know, the huge global enterprise in power systems and energy. They are putting online in Chattanooga, their most advanced manufacturing facility in the world will be here in the United States.
Really? Now, do other countries have councils on competitiveness?
Well, actually, this is our 25th year, so we're having our anniversary. We started the movement, actually, in the United States, a public-private sector initiative driven by great CEOs, but we've also created a global movement around the world.
So the other countries have?
They've kind of followed ours. Some are
different.
Flattery,
yep.
But just last year, our former chairman and myself, Chad Holliday, who was the CEO of DuPont, together we've created the Global Federation of Competitiveness Councils. So we've brought the leaders of councils all around the world to work together on pro-growth strategies for innovation and competitiveness.
Excellent idea, because they are competitors, but they also understand that they all are dependent upon each other.
Absolutely. In fact, this group of global councils, we released our first principles back in December. They were all supporting, you know, the importance of intellectual property, open markets, transparency, you know, proper corporate governance, things that are very hard to get in government-to-government agreements, but with private sector leadership, these councils are espousing this for global growth.
Go to compete.org. Compete.org, you'll find Deborah L. Wince-Smith, the president and CEO of the Council on Competitiveness. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Paul.
We appreciate it. And thank you for being with us on Comcast Newsmakers. Until next time, regards, Paul W. Smith.